Hi, Aquarius. This is Jess with your July mid-month 2016 reading. I hope you guys are enjoying your July so far. Let's get into your reading. So I see here, and if this does not resonate with you guys, although I am touching on a lot of bases here, um, I've been touching on a lot of bases with other signs. But if this does not resonate with you, go back and check your other signs, specifically what I'm about to say now. So I see here for some Aquariuses, some of you have had to report your company. Some of you have filed a suit against your company. Some of you are contemplating should you file a suit against your company. Okay. I feel like there could have been some type of discrimination, some type of defamation of character, something. This that was just outright wrong that was done to you at the workplace. And I feel that for some of you that are contemplating this, you're possibly not going to act until for the next 2 months. I feel like you're not necessarily going to start acting until possibly um, November, or not necessarily you're not going to act until November. I feel like September is when you probably will start to file the suit, but you're going to go through a process of really mowing it around for quite some time, but excuse me, before you make an action. I feel for others of you that has already started the proceedings, um, some of you have gotten your judgment. Okay, you've already heard back. Some of you are still in the process of waiting, and you probably won't get an actual judgment sent until what is it? Until November. Okay. Now I see here that through this process, some of you have been really, or you will be really evaluating, meeting with counsel, talking to people that you can, trying to get down to the bottom of the situation. I feel like some of you could be even questioning if you did the right thing, by moving forward with your suit. And you may go through all different kinds of emotions before this thing is all said and done. But I do see that this will be working out for the better of. For most of you, this will work out in your favor. I feel that with you making this decision to do this, is as if when you decided to say, okay, I'm going to do this, it was as clear as, you know, as anything. Okay. It was as clear as the writing on the wall. Like you knew that I have to do this. Okay. Because, and in that decision, and once you made that action, it's as if you guys have released yourself from a control, this negative and toxic energy in an atmosphere. It almost as if it all just left. Okay. And in your mind, that everything is going to work out because I feel like you've done your due diligence. You've done your homework. You've done everything it was that you needed to do prior to acting. And you chose to act at a very precise time. Okay. Not without counsel. You guys had counsel. You've gone over it internally. You've talked to other people. You know that this thing was the best thing for you to do. And because of it, I feel like now you guys are happy. You're like, okay, fine. This is finally, I'm finally going to get my justice and I'm finally going to right this wrong. And I'm really happy about it. And I feel that you have support. You have people that, even if it's at the workplace and you're still working there, I feel like people are being a lot more, people are being kinder to you. People are being more accommodating. And that isn't that how it always works? People are being more accommodating. People really are seeing it your way, and some people really are there to support you. And like I said, things will definitely go in your favor for most of you guys, but it will take some time. So don't. For some of you, if it has already uh, happened and there's already been a judgment and you're already moving forward and you're just feeling very victorious and happy about the situation, and now it's you guys are just going through the settlement stages of what's owed to you and what's going to happen going forward, and this those types of things. Others of you know that it's going to take some time, okay? Now, but it looks really good. Now, I feel for those of you that does not apply to, and everyone's just working a regular job. I feel that there was some type of clarity. So, some of you could have left a job, and now you're in a new position, okay? And you're coming into this situation stronger than you've ever been. I feel like you definitely, that was just what you needed, because your past situation could have been quite toxic. And now you're in an environment that you feel very happy with. Okay. There could even be someone that you're quite smitten with at the job, someone that's smitten with you, at the job. So it seems like things are good at the workplace for those of you that's left and went to a new situation, but I want you to still be very aware of whatever environment that you've come from. Okay. um Anytime we go through things, it's always a lesson. There's tests, and then there's lessons. So you have to ask yourself, what particularly did I learn? This is a good opportunity for you guys to go within, particularly with Mercury being retrograde coming up. I forget what sign. I'm not really sure what sign it's going to be under, but I do see that there will be some type of self-evaluation, okay, that you're going to need, or you should be doing on yourself, especially if you've come out of a toxic situation. Just because everything is okay now and you're in a new position, and everything seems to be good, and it seems like a good and fair and balanced place, there was a lesson from the previous experience that you've had. So it would behoove you to really ask yourself, what was the lesson learned in that previous experience? Because that will help you going forward to not allow that to happen again, and to see the warning signs before before it becomes a situation that's out of control. And especially for those of you that has been wronged in some way, or that's wronged right now, don't just live in that moment of feeling like, yes, now everybody's changing. Now everyone's treating me like I'm supposed to be treated. There's a lesson, and in anything you participated in it, so you have some ownership. So you have to ask yourself, what part did you play? What do you need to take away from the situation? Okay. For others of you that aren't having necessarily those problems, I feel like there could be some issues at work, although you're fine. Okay. I feel like if it's not necessarily happening to you, it could be happening around you, where your company is going through some type of litigation, some type of upset. There could just be some shifts, moves, and changes in your work sphere as it relates to the company. Okay, they could have been battling problems and issues in the past. Okay, and they're going through procedures, and I'm trying to think of the word I want to say. They're going through contractual procedures, but they're going to be fine, and everything is going to be fine. And I feel like you guys know that. You know that everything will be fine at the workplace. I feel like for some of my Aquariuses, some of you are dealing with some people on the job. Okay. I feel like in the love sphere, as it relates to work, I'm still focusing on work. There could definitely be someone that you've kind of got your eye on at the workplace, especially after just breaking up. Some of you have just broken up with someone, broke it off with this person, or you guys just have taken a serious break, and it's kind of released you. You felt so obligated to this relationship and this person. And now it's like, you know what? I'm not with them anymore, and I'm releasing myself. And now I am, I'm moving forward. I don't feel, obligating and bound by this with this person. And I'm so happy. Like, you're so happy to that you're out of that situation and circumstance. And now there could be someone at the job where you're at now that you probably always had your eye on, but because you were in a relationship, you were honoring that. And now that that's not the case anymore, you guys are like, hello there, So there could be someone in your sphere that you're kind of have your eye on, but although you like this person, and you're probably picking up on the fact that they like you, I feel that you're still contemplating what direction you should take. You're still thinking if you should talk to this person, if you should make a move, how should you make your move, what should you do exactly. So I see that although there is someone that you really do kind of like or it could go vice versa. This person could like you, and now you get a confirmation that, hey, they like me, and they told me, they've invited me out or something. And it makes you really happy, but you're like, you know what? I don't know if I want to, mix business with pleasure. Or you could have come out of a situation like that at your last job, or you could have just dealt with that as someone at the job. You've just broken up with somebody at that job, and now there's already someone that you've already had your eye on. They've had their eye on you. They know that you're not with that person anymore, and now it's like you kind of want to take your time before you try to like just jump out the window. But I feel like there will be some type of I feel like for some of you guys, you're not necessarily going to go with it. Okay. You're going to be confused. You're not going to know what you want. Okay. So I'm veering straight into your love life. Okay. You guys have definitely broken up with someone. Okay. So a lot of Aquariuses have broken up with someone, or, there's been a stern talking to, and you guys have put some things out there. You've gotten some real clarity. You've put it out there. You've gotten some things clear. And I feel like because of it, it's like you've said your piece, or this person has told you how they feel. And it's like the pressure is off. There's no more pressure in the circumstance with the situation. If you've broken up with the person, it goes right back to what I said before, that you're feeling released from this heavy burden and responsibility that you have with this person. Okay. And there's now this happiness. You're feeling very happy. You're feeling very, okay, you're feeling satisfied with yourself. You're happy that you're single, and now that you can kind of go out and conquer the world, if you will. But you have your choice as to who you want to be with. But I do feel like there's one person in particular, and this person could be trying to fancy you and offering you on a date, or it could be you wanting to offer someone on a date. Specifically, if you're dealing with water signs, I feel like some of you could be getting offered or offering someone on a date. But I feel like for a lot of Aquariuses, you're receiving the offer, and you're taking some time to just decide what you want to do, or you want to make this offer. But again, you're taking your time to decide if this is what you should do. It's for some of you that just gotten out of a relationship. This could be someone that you kind of really like, and it's like, I don't want to jump back into a relationship thing. I just want things to kind of be easy. So I don't know. Or you're feeling like, I've just come through a kind of bad breakup. I want to take some time. I don't know if I'm really ready to start dating again. I don't know, because the feelings are still a bit raw for some Aquariuses. And I see that there's going to be some time that you take before I feel that you act, because again, some of you are protecting your heart and not necessarily wanting to even think about any feelings as far as what you've experienced. But I feel that there's going to be a lot, especially if you guys are going out and you're socializing. I know my energy is sounding very damp and very down. So I will pick it up. Especially if you guys are definitely going out a lot and you're being social with your friends and stuff. I feel like you guys are definitely going to be having a lot of attention, a lot of options coming your way. And that's only going to confuse you guys. It's only going to confuse some of you out there. But I feel like at the end of it, you're going to find your balance. You're going to find your footing. Okay. So for those of you that's interested in this particular person, I feel like you're going to find your balance and your footing. You're going to get your wits about yourself, and you're going to move forward. You're going to move forward on this situation with this person. Absolutely. You're going to move forward, and it may be some time. Like, it's funny. I'm getting this. You're going to move forward for some of you guys, and then it's going to be this waiting period. Like, you're going to be waiting, and it's almost as if it's going to take some time, but then by the time you see the person again, like, okay, so for some of you, there's this one person, right, that you're interested in, and you like them, but it's kind of like from afar. You've not made an action. Then you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to approach this person. Okay. And so you approach them, or someone approaches you. And it doesn't really materialize into anything at the time. It takes some time, and there's like this waiting period. Like, you guys might have one encounter, but then there's going to be some time where you're waiting a little while. And then, when you guys meet again, it's as if you would have reconciled your emotions, and then you're going to be able to be more emotional toward the person. Okay. Or the person you. So right now, it's giving me the message that I'm talking about a specific person, whoever this specific person is, okay? Because even if some of you are dating, there's still going to be someone that you like, okay? Right now, with this specific person, you're not sure, you like them, but you're not really sure about how you should act, if you should move forward, blah, blah, blah. You're reconciling your feelings, you just come out of something. There's going to be a moving forward. So you guys will have an encounter with the person, but then there's going to be this wait, like this, like you're going to talk to the person, or you're going to see the person. And then there's going to be some time and space in between where you're not going to see the person, and you're just going to be waiting. And then when you do hear from the person, or the person comes back, or you go back, or you see them again, your feelings, like the level that they were on in the beginning, where it was just very fun, and it was just, unjust, and it was just, something very simple, it would have evolved into something a little bit more, into something more for them. So they'll be able to communicate that with you. And for my Aquarius men, I feel like you'll be communicating that to them. So you will be taking on more of a King of Cups energy, ready to express how you feel after you've had some time to yourself to really evaluate things and take some time and not be confused, because I do see that there can be quite some confusion around your love life at this time. For my couples, I see that, again, you guys, some of you are going through a divorce. Some of you definitely are going through a divorce, and it was a very toxic relationship. Relationship was toxic, like I don't know what. It was toxic, very toxic. And so you've made the decision to end the situation, and you guys will be going through proceedings. It's making you very happy, though. This breakup is like, you feel like this is just what I needed, finally. Like some of you are so glad. It's one of two things. It's either you're glad that you've broken up with this person and they're out of your life, but the back end is that you still have to deal with the residual processes of dealing with the hurt and the pain. When you have feelings for someone, you still have to deal with those things. But deep down inside, I feel like you guys are still happy because it's the right thing. Or you've gotten some type of clarity with someone, like you've gotten on a good page with someone. And I feel like whatever was toxic and negative between the two of you guys, it's now good. It's now good, okay? Even though I feel like maybe because of what has happened to you regarding the situation, you're taking some time. You're not rushing out. It's not like, okay, now we're fine and here I come. You're still kind of taking baby steps. You're taking baby steps. But for those of you that I feel that has rectified a problematic situation, be it marriage or just in a committed relationship with someone coming back, you going back, things will work out. It's just going to take some time because you need to reconcile your feelings. You need to make some decisions. So that is what I see for you guys. I hope that this resonates for you, and you guys know what to do. Thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care.